In Jeremiah chapter 37, King Zedekiah of Judah sends a message to the prophet Jeremiah, requesting him to pray to the Lord on behalf of the nation. At this time, Judah is under siege by the Babylonians, led by King Nebuchadnezzar, and Zedekiah hopes that God will intervene and bring an end to the siege. Despite the hardships and the threat of destruction, the people of Judah refuse to heed Jeremiah's warnings, and the king is in a desperate situation. Jeremiah continues to deliver God's messages, but the people remain largely unrepentant. While the siege is ongoing, the Babylonians temporarily withdraw from Jerusalem to fight against the Egyptians. This brief withdrawal gives the people of Judah hope, and some of them begin to believe that the Babylonians might be defeated. However, God commands Jeremiah to warn the people that this is not the case. He tells them that even if the Babylonians withdraw for a time, they will return to finish the siege and ultimately destroy the city. Jeremiah's prophetic message remains consistent, urging the people to surrender to the Babylonians, as it is God's will for them to face judgment. Jeremiah attempts to leave Jerusalem to go to the land of Benjamin, but he is accused of deserting to the Babylonians. He is arrested by the officials and brought before the king, where he is falsely accused of treason. The officials demand that Jeremiah be punished for his supposed betrayal. However, Zedekiah, though weak and unable to stop the officials, secretly listens to Jeremiah's prophecy and remains interested in what God has to say. Jeremiah again urges the king to surrender to the Babylonians, warning that resisting God's will only lead to more suffering for the people of Judah. King Zedekiah, though he seems to acknowledge the truth of Jeremiah's message, is afraid of the consequences of surrendering. He fears that the people will turn against him, and that he will be mocked and treated harshly by the Babylonians. Despite his internal struggle, Zedekiah secretly allows Jeremiah to remain under guard in the court of the prison, where he continues to receive care. The chapter highlights the tension between Jeremiah's unwavering prophetic message and Zedekiah's internal fear and reluctance to fully obey God's will, which ultimately contributes to the downfall of Judah. Let's now read Jeremiah chapter 37. And King Zedekiah the son of Josiah reigned instead of Coniah the son of Jehoiakim, whom Nebuchadnezzar king of Babylon made king in the land of Judah. But neither he, nor his servants, nor the people of the land, did hearken unto the words of the Lord, which he spake by the prophet Jeremiah. And Zedekiah the king sent Jehukal the son of Shelemiah and Zephaniah the son of Maaseiah the priest to the prophet Jeremiah, saying, Pray now unto the Lord our God for us. Now Jeremiah came in and went out among the people, for they had not put him into prison. Then Pharaoh's army was come forth out of Egypt, and when the Chaldeans that besieged Jerusalem heard tidings of them, they departed from Jerusalem. Then came the word of the Lord unto the prophet Jeremiah, saying, Thus saith the Lord, the God of Israel, Thus shall ye say to the king of Judah, that sent you unto me to inquire of me, Behold, Pharaoh's army, which is come forth to help you, shall return to Egypt into their own land. And the Chaldeans shall come again, and fight against this city, and take it, and burn it with fire. Thus saith the Lord, Deceive not yourselves, saying, The Chaldeans shall surely depart from us, for they shall not depart. For though ye had smitten the whole army of the Chaldeans that fight against you, and there remained but wounded men among them, yet should they rise up every man in his tent, and burn this city with fire. And it came to pass, that when the army of the Chaldeans was broken up from Jerusalem for fear of Pharaoh's army, then Jeremiah went forth out of Jerusalem to go into the land of Benjamin, to separate himself thence in the midst of the people. And when he was in the gate of Benjamin, a captain of the ward was there, whose name was Urjiah, the son of Shelemiah, the son of Hananiah, and he took Jeremiah the prophet, saying, Thou fallest away to the Chaldeans. Then said Jeremiah, It is false, I fall not away to the Chaldeans. But he hearkened not to him, so Urjiah took Jeremiah, and brought him to the princes. Wherefore the princes were wroth with Jeremiah, and smote him, and put him in prison in the house of Jonathan the scribe, for they had made that the prison. When Jeremiah was entered into the dungeon, and into the cabins, and Jeremiah had remained there many days. Then Zedekiah the king sent, and took him out, and the king asked him secretly in his house, and said, Is there any word from the Lord? And Jeremiah said, There is, for, said he, Thou shalt be delivered into the hand of the king of Babylon. Moreover Jeremiah said unto King Zedekiah, What have I offended against thee, or against thy servants, or against this people, that ye have put me in prison? Where are now your prophets which prophesied unto you, saying, The king of Babylon shall not come against you, nor against this land? Therefore hear now, I pray thee, O my lord the king, let my supplication, I pray thee, be accepted before thee, that thou cause me not to return to the house of Jonathan the scribe, lest I die there. Then Zedekiah the king commanded that they should commit Jeremiah into the court of the prison, and that they should give him daily a piece of bread out of the baker's street, until all the bread in the city were spent. Thus Jeremiah remained in the court of the prison. This ends our reading of Jeremiah chapter 37.